All right. Good morning, guys. Tis Yo Ang. Now, I'm still in flux here with about the weather because I think Saturday threw me off. Ambrose, there you are. Lori Malloy. Lori, tomorrow when we do the chat, what do you call it, stream, I'll probably do it from the apartment and we'll be doing opening the gift, or whatever you sent me. Hey there, good morning, Adriana, Kevin Wu, Mateo. Okay, so I'm not getting this weather thing down yet. I don't know. I don't listen to Joe. Joe doesn't really, he just tells us what it is at that moment. And if he's leaving at 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the morning, that's when I get it. Like 4 o'clock in the morning is when I get his thing. I'm like, I don't go by that. Hi, Tintin. It's so good to see you back. Hi to Bailey. All right, let's flip this around. Y'all don't want to see me. Coco, how are you? Lee, good to see you. M. Zambrano. What is this? They're installing a whole laundry thing? Moving in storage. Hercules. Okay, clouds today. We have overcast skies. Good morning, Timothy. Overcast skies, goat. So there's that. All right, let's get across the street before the thing changes. Look at, she's wearing the same thing I am. And it's a little breezy and it's a little chilly. But I'm going to work with it because I'm just going to work with it. It's Monday. It's Monday the 21st. So hopefully everybody got through Easter and 420. Oh, they've already emptied everything, unless they're moving everything in. Is somebody moving in or moving out? We'll see. At least it's not in my apartment building yet. I say yet. How do I know? Door's not chalked open and the elevator's still working. That's how I know. It's a holiday there too. It's like Easter Monday. Like some places they have Easter Friday. They have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's like a whole damn weekend. Some places it's 2 weeks. I don't know. Okay, this tree has finally blossomed. Look at, that's probably what I should be wearing is a coat. But I'm wearing just like a t-shirt with like a suction tank and my leggings. So I'm gonna be a little chilled, but we're gonna get through it because I don't know. They gave us Good Friday off. But I wish they would have given us the day after off. I think the day after would be better. Hey, Steve Ducharme. How are you? Friday to Monday for you guys? Yeah. Hi, LAB. In Greece, it's still a holiday. A lot of places do. A lot of the European countries or island nations do celebrate it because I think it's very focused on, Christianity, religion, whatever you follow. Not really sure. Oh my God, I really should have grabbed a sweatshirt instead. Holy balls. Oh, piece of cake way over there. Dave Jeffrey, how are you up there in Niagara? Yeah, a lot of places Easter is way more important than Christmas. All right, question. I think we go south? You'll be home till 1:30 p.m. Yeah, I'll do it earlier. I usually do Tuesdays like around 10, 10:30, 11. I mean, that's, oh my God, I got a spot on my sunglasses. I don't like that. Okay, we'll just rub it out. We'll rub it out. I don't think it's supposed to rain. Now that I think about that, I'm not sure. But look at the trees. They're losing their little white flowers. And now they're turning green, guys. They are turning green. We're going to go over to Amsterdam. Hello, Szabados. Welcome in, guys. Good morning. It's Monday in the city. It'll probably be quiet. Look at the streets are even quiet. These tulips are really pretty. Look at these. They look painted. Ooh. That's kind of nice. Hey, Pac-Man. I kind of like that. Okay, I got to get across the street. Dinking around. Oh, that dog's gonna pee. Don't do it. I'm dinking around on the corner. So yeah, we're just gonna do a little walk and talk. So yesterday was Easter. We did the Easter bonnet parade. So lots of creativity. And I was amazed at some of the outfits because they're always so cool. Hi, Lizzie Banks. Good morning. But I will tell you, I do kind of enjoy just seeing people that are dressed just for Easter, not in costume, not in the flamboyant Easter bonnet, but just like as in they're dressed. You know, they were going to church in their finest, just about, and just enjoying the afternoon. And then you have Joe and I, which we always looked like crazy, but Joe's hat was the best. Did you like that? I thought that was very cool. Now, I'd never seen them before, but maybe I never walked that far up. I don't know. It was a massive turnout, Lori Sue. Massive, because the weather was beautiful. It was cool enough that you could dress and not be sweltering hot. And it was also sunny and beautiful, no rain. Warm enough you didn't need a coat. I would have to say that was the biggest one since living here. I've been here for 11 years. Actually, it has been 11 years. We've been here for 11 years in May. It's kind of crazy to think about that. But yeah, that was the most packed Easter bonnet parade I've ever seen since moving here. And I've never seen it before moving here, so since I've ever seen it. The weather was gorgeous. And then Joe and I got halal. And then Josh and Joe and I, we just made random food and had it. We don't do the whole big Easter celebration anymore, really. It's kind of like just turned into, an extra relaxing Sunday, if at all possible. That's what we do. So by the way, as you guys can see, we are vertical. We are directly on YouTube. So mods, if the view gets a little blurry, let me know and I will refresh. Oh, big FedEx truck coming. We don't want to get run over. No to the running over. Oh, another car's coming. What kind of car is that? Oh, I don't know. It's like a Jeep, but it's like a baby Jeep. That's how you know I don't know the cars. I just don't know them. This little girl is so cute. Holy moly. Sally Scipio, good morning. Ooh. I think it's a sleepy Monday. It was a Jeep, but it must have been like one of those, like, I don't know, those like first level Jeeps. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's different levels of a Jeep. There's like the Jeep, I don't know, is it called Renegade? There used to be a Liberty, but the Liberty is gone. Then there used to be the Jeep. Then there's the Jeep Unlimited, which is like a regular Jeep. And then, well, we have our Jeep, which is the Jeep Grand Cherokee. Is it a Grand Cherokee? Yeah, Grand Cherokee Laredo. I think is what, I don't know. But Joe took the transit this morning, MTA, had to take New Jersey Transit. So mass public transit to work. So he's been getting up extra early. I don't know why he feels he needs to get up extra early. Maybe it's because he just has to catch the certain train. I think that's what it is. He has to catch a certain train to be someplace at a certain time. Okay, that makes sense. I had to think about it for a hot minute. You're relaxing today, but you had an early morning walk. That was good. You guys are my early morning walk right now. And then when I get home, I've got a number of things I need to handle because I don't want to handle stuff on my birthday. I don't want to handle it on the weekend. I'm trying to break these shoes in, which they don't need breaking in. And these are them. I'm going to show you. They're the fancy ones Josh got me. Oh, the car's in for service, Din. Hey there, Walt Money, RFD, good to see you. You know, listen, RFD, I think the same thing. And he probably would get a car rental. But guess what? It's Joe. And I'm just going to let it go. Even though he probably could get a car rental. Since it is warranty work, but it's all like, you know, we're just going to let it go. Because Joe will be like, I don't know. Because, like, this is the thing. I have to push Joe so much on so many things that at some point I'm just not going to do it anymore. If he doesn't want to get a car rental, and then I'm not going to push it. Because I kind of it's on him. You know what I mean? They're adorable. Thank you. But the sole of them is much tougher. It's not as much of a squish sole. So I have to, like, I don't know. Maybe I have to wear them more. You know what I mean? They are Hokas. They're just fancy Hokas. I do like them. But I do switch out my shoes a lot because, I don't know if you guys notice this, but the footbed on a shoe gets worn. It gets squished and it needs time to, like, unsquish itself. It's cold in Nairobi, Hiram. It's about 50 something. It's going to be mid 50s, high 50s today. So it's a little chillier. Should I have worn a sweatshirt? Yeah. I probably should have. Did I? No. You bought a Skechers for the walk. It's been broken in. That's good. The only thing is these, because the way Josh got them done, like the laces are, I don't know, they're like in the shoe. So it's like they're already laced, and you don't undo the lace. Like he had another one on there that was too tight, so I had to like undo that one. But there's an orange one on it. So, I don't know. I have to use a shoehorn to pop them on. You don't like the laces? It's like they're crazy. They're crazy. I'm going with it. They are a bit crazy laces. We're going to actually cross the street because I don't want to walk under scaffolding the whole time. Make sure I'm not going to get run over by a bike. Oh, you mean for you? Joe hates laces too. He just wishes all his shoes could just slip on. For real. All right, they got to stop, which means I can walk. Allergies. full force. It is full throttle allergy season. Yeah, Joe buys shoes without laces too, or he ties them and then they stay late. They stay tied. That's what Joe does. What in the world? Why are there so many? I don't know. Another movie that I will probably never see. Joe is your bro. I know, right? He is. Look at all the scaffolding. I'm so over it. I know I say that, but then when it rains, I'm excited. Typical New York. Typical New York person. You bitch about this, you bitch about it, and then you bitch about it on the other side. More of the stinky pear trees. Look pretty, but they can smell funky. They can smell the funkiness. Josh Remington, good morning. Welcome in, folks. You keep them tied loose in a long shoe. I can't keep them tied loose, though. They gotta be snug and snug. Christopher, good morning. Christopher, we saw you down at the parade, or the Easter Bonnet Promenade, as I like to call it. But there were so many people, Christopher, I'm like, let him do his thing. But saw you out there. There were so many live streamers. And I gotta say, I swear I never understand. I mean, I get it in a way, but sometimes I gotta remind people that I'm there to cover what's happening in the city. I'm there to take you on an adventure with Joe and I and just kind of check it out. I'm not there to follow what any other live streamer's doing. I'm not there to go meet other live streamers. So I never get it. Why people feel the need to be like, oh, such and such is here. That person's there. Go over there. Stop. Like, yo, I'm not a person who chases anybody. My stream was very slow yesterday. I know, that's why I did it on Prism. I did it on Prism, but we started it at my house. My apartment, my house. Yo, guys, I don't have a house here. Who am I kidding? No, Christopher, you can bring your channel up. We're talking here. This is fine. I'm not like at a parade and nobody's going, hey, such and such person is around the corner. Oh my God, they're right next to you. That's what I'm talking about. You are totally fine. We're sitting here just walking down the street talking. I know, people get excited, but still, you know what? Come on, think about it. Think about how rude that is. I'm sure other live streamers probably don't appreciate that they say that on theirs. So I can't be like, here's the thing. If I say it's okay, then they continue to do it. It's not okay. I am just saying, like, I'm sure the other live streamers who may or may not get along with me don't appreciate it either. So when I see comments like that, I usually ignore them. But if it gets repeated, I have to say something, which I hate, because then it takes away from what we're doing. It's just an annoyance. We all know you have a channel and truly appreciate, yeah, he is a good guy. So I can't be like, oh, it's okay, because you guys know me. I'm going to tell you. Just want to make sure I don't get run over. But it's okay. But Joe was like, oh my God. After the stream, he was like, how many? I go, I know. I go, you have to understand. They don't know. They think that, like, every live streamer, like, this is what I think. You guys know how we chat here. We keep it open as much as possible. Like, I don't keep everything open because that's a little too much. You don't need TMI. But everybody honestly believes that for some reason, and it's got to be because it's like a social thing, social networking thing, and a lot of live streamers or content creators get along. We can be friends, we're associates, we know each other, we're cordial, we're whatever. And then, as in real life, there are some that you just don't like, or they don't like you, or they used to like you, but now, for whatever reason, they can't stand you. They think it's competition. They think it's that. You think whatever. You don't like how they do something. That's fine. Because guess what? Not everything is sunshine and rainbows. It's not rainbows and unicorns. Unless it's 420. Then it's rainbows and unicorns and sunshine and everything else. I was just expressing how I feel. That's all. Oh, it's cool. I'm not even looking at the chat. I can't. I like how you handle things. If you don't get along with someone, you just don't bring them up. You don't talk smack. I don't get ugly. I don't get ugly. I'll get up. Listen. Okay, wait a minute. No, let's correct that. I don't get messy online. I don't get messy, and I try not to get ugly online. Okay? Because that's not what anybody's here for. But behind the scenes, you want to piss me off? And it's not that I get ugly. I'm very pointed, and I can cut a bitch. I know that. And that's why I say in my family of the three of us, Joe, Josh, and I, Clash of the Titans. We don't play games. We just gonna say it. Twitter is for ugly. Yeah. I agree. And when I was at the TCS marathon, people kept asking me what number am I at and do I see such and such. I mean, I get it. People want to see their friends and stuff. That's totally cool. You're listening? Cool. And we'll tell you though, if I'm upset about something, you're going to know about it in like personal life. If you did me wrong or you did Joe something, okay, well, I don't like more scaffolding. But see, I don't like scaffolding like that's under these kind of apartments. These are like housing apartments. They're always a little funky, guys. Not that it's dangerous, it's just funky. And sometimes they got smells. And I don't like to walk with their smells. It's like already, good morning, Lazy Wiser. I would laugh at y'all's debates. That one short you posted of Josh and Joe had me wrong. You don't even know. Adriana, that short was tame. It was tame sometimes. And then it's like, then when they get rolling, then I have to step in at some point. And then it's all over. Oh my God. Are these real? These are not real flowers. Are they real flowers? Holy shit, these are real. Look at those Nico Blue hydrangeas. Oh my God, and the tulips and everything. These are like a damn Easter basket. What is Discord all about? Discord is a place for my members. And if you are a Yo Club member or been gifted a member, in any form, you're a Yo Club member. These are gorgeous. You have access to Discord. I have my own private Discord just for the Yo Ang Club members and mods. I will give that caveat, mods as well. So it's a place where we can just talk. It's like a chat room. It's always open. You can post a photo in there, ask a question in there, tell about your day, get something off your chest. The only rule is don't be mean. You can say something happened on a stream and it bothered you, whatever. Or you can say you really loved something. Or you can say, my granddaughter had her first tooth come out. It doesn't make a difference. It's a place where we can all just hang out. And that's what it is. And I try to make sure it's a very welcoming area. There's a lot of different rooms in there, little chat rooms that go on about recipes, food, travel, television. If somebody has a channel, they can drop their link in there and stuff. But it's a very loose space. It's like Facebook, but only for us, and we don't have to like get a lot of ads in there. That's what it is. You don't get any ads. Money 420. Hey, money 420. Did you make money yesterday? It was 420. Oh, damn. Look at this shit. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, I knew I didn't charge my gimbal yesterday. From yesterday, I totally forgot to put it on the thing. So hang on a minute. Let me plug this thing in. I look down and it's beeping red at me. You spent money yesterday. Well, what the hell? 420s. You were supposed to be making money. All right. Y'all are plugged in now. Is it charging? Yeah. It should be charging. Hey, network. We're going to try to peek in here. It's like an adult sandbox over here. Oh, damn, I can't. Oh, we're going to peek in through here. Let's peek. Whoa. Good morning, Arjan. Damn. They digging. All right, what's going to be here? Oh, damn, there's going to be a lot of stuff. 18 floors. It's going to be expensive. That's what it's going to be. This is going to be expensive. This is going to be expensive to the point of I can't afford anything. So guess what? We don't buy there. I can't buy anything here. Good morning, Patrick. And how was your Easter? If you celebrate, I don't know. All right, shall we peek in the window? Oh, look. You can peek in the window, but there's there's stuff hanging in the way. What is that? There's no peeking. What are you blocking my window? Blocked. That's some bullshit. That's a lot of Hoojah John. Oh, then they write on it. Gotta love it. No, that's nothing. You can't see anything. That was the best screen. That was the thing. You had trouble with the square Easter egg roll? Well, you know. That's more like a Hot Pocket. Oh, you mean your eggs were square and therefore you couldn't roll them down the hill? I never understood that. I didn't play any of those games. The only thing we did was go find them. This whole thing of like roll your eggs down a hill. I don't understand. Why do I need to roll my eggs in the dirt? Or the grass. The grass is dirty too. Can I walk? Can I not? Are these guys going to run me over? Oh, I don't know. Clearly, these cars don't know how to Are you going to drive? Okay. You got some square eggs left over for Patrick? Perfect. So, big things this weekend. What else did I do? So, Friday, I didn't do a stream. I had a lot of work. But I was feeling also like it was too much. Like everything was too much on Friday for me. I don't know why. You ever have those days like where you just can't, there's just like, you got no, oh my God, the wind. You got nothing left and you feel low. That was my Friday. It was like, I was on the edge. I was 10 toes over. No real reason. but just 10 toes. That's what I call it. I don't know if anybody else calls it something. The wind is loud. I can't help that, guys. No mic today. All my stuff was not charged up. I know. Fail on my part. Yo, I'm going to need a hot coffee. Oh, Easter stuff is removed and replaced by Memorial Day stuff. I love it. Yeah, it probably is. All the Easter candy here is probably sold out because people probably went last night and bought it all. It's New York. People are going to buy everything. What the hell, man? Oh, I'm at 86. That's why. The wind is big on this street because it's a big street. Good morning, Neville. Ronnie C., good to see you. You call it being under a cloud. Yeah, I call it being 10 toes. And what I mean by that is like I'm 10 toes over the ledge. I know that's a very dark kind of thing, but I just call it that. I'm 10 toes, man. But that's how I felt. I felt like anything could set me off, and everything did. And I had to give it was like I was a walking disclaimer. I was. I can laugh about it now. But I was legit a walking disclaimer. All right, let's see what they got in this thing. Oh, hey, how are you? How are you doing? Oh, no. You're good.
I did my first street lesson.
Did you? Oh, my God.
I meet up with you. I wanted to, be my mentor.
Oh, you want to do something together?
Well, I don't know nothing about a YouTube thing, but if you can mentor me, I would glad you appreciate it.
Yeah, we can get together at some point in some time.
I'll
And
send you an email. I have an email.
yeah, send me an email, and then we'll connect.
Yes.
And stuff, and we can go get coffee and chat and different stuff like that. But yeah, it's so good to see you again, Lord. Hi. Good one. Have a good day. That's Lord's, guys. Look at, they have look at hearts. No, it happens every so often, Neville. Everybody gets 10 toes. You and Joe did a great Coney Island stream. It brought back me. Oh, I'm so glad, Josh. Brian, sports and entertainment. Happy 40th birthday. I've been waiting for you, Brian. I've been waiting for you because I know it's your birthday today. Everybody, please wish Brian a very, very happy birthday. But yeah, so Friday was just one of those days. You wake up, you feel out of sorts, you look in the mirror, you're like, I am fat, I am ugly. It's one of those. It's a mind F. It's like your mind, whatever it is, if it's your serotonin levels, if it's whatever, you didn't get enough vitamin D, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna get a coffee. We're gonna get a coffee, guys. Oh no, what the hell? Man. I can't stand this. I might just get a coffee. How bad could the coffee be? What is this? What the hell? I'm getting a coffee anyway, guys. And Christopher, thank you for sending that gift. That was super kind of you. Hi there. If I can get a cappuccino, half and half.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hang on, guys. Nope, just that. Yeah, I love it because it's very muted colors. And their coffee's good, guys. So, oh my God, look at how red my eyes are. That's called allergies. And I've been putting drops and taking my meds. It's crazy. Thank you so much. Okay, we got the cappuccino. We don't need a big one. We just need one. Okay, we're gonna go back outside. Great pending. I can't with that. I can't with that bullshit. But we're gonna sit outside, folks, with my little cappuccino. I gotta fix the bag. Okay. We'll do a little people watching. What is with the wind? Christopher, you have to wash your face constantly. I know, I do too. I'm gonna actually put these on. That's why I wear sunglasses a lot. I look great. Well, thank you, network. You can get coffee too. Cheers, definitely. I have to wash my face and I have to remind to wash my hands. Because if you touch something and then you touch your face, it's just transferring the pollen. Can't rub your eyes. The wind is constantly blowing the pollen in our eyes. It's a pain in the ass. They use La Colombe. I don't know if you guys have ever had La Colombe, but it's really good coffee. For real. Okay, I gotta take the top off because I don't know about you guys, but the experience of the cappuccino is the foam. You miss your family members, relatives, friends, buddies, pals of mine who are no longer here on this earth to celebrate my birthday. You know what? But Brian, you have us, and you have, I'm sure you have more friends and such, but they're not, they're with you. They're just in a different space. You know what I mean? I was watching this channel, and she was, and that's why I think we have to kind of readjust how we view something. We have to adjust our view on something. So, and I think that's hard for us sometimes because, like she was saying, and the person I follow, oh my God, what is her name? It's like Jean Hope or something like that. And she's a woman who is inspirational and such, but she, kind of like an educator, but she moved to Hawaii for 4 years. And it was a hard move, but it was an easy move because she's also Asian and it's very Asian culture in Hawaii. So if you even look slightly like you're Asian, Hawaiian, native, it's very easy for you. So she lived in Hawaii for 4 years, loved it, made a whole community, found her space, found her calling. She quit her job, moved to Hawaii, and she used to work in Silicon Valley. And then she decided after 4 years that it was time for a change. And her parents were aging and she needed to move back to California, to the Bay Area. Right, Lizzie? And she kept saying she was starting over. And she made this whole video and she was talking about the first 30 days. It's been the hardest move she's ever done. And she goes, starting over, and she's turning 40 and starting over. And I think it's like we sometimes have to reframe what it is. So somebody else, and I also said this, was that it's really not a starting over. Because starting over to me means like you're starting from zero. Like you're eliminating everything that has happened. But everything that has happened has made you who you are. So I don't think of it as that. I reframe it as the next chapter. You know what I mean? It's another chapter in your life because everything that you've had or the friends that you've met don't just disappear. The friendship may adjust, but it's still there. You know, people may be gone, but their spirit, I feel, is always still with you. Location changes. I think starting over is like I'm moving to a different apartment and I gotta move furniture. That to me is a start over because I got fresh walls and an open space. But your life really isn't like a start over. It's the next chapter. So I think that's what it is. And she was like, I never thought about that. Hi there, TV4 Poe. Good to see you. I don't know. That was a little deep for a Monday morning. But back to the 10, which kind of, goes back to the 10 toes and how our mental health is. I got over it. I went out, I bought makeup. If that's not the most girl thing to do, Hi, Dean. I was 10 toes over on Friday, feeling low. I call it I felt low. I was 10 toes. And you know what I went and did? I went and bought makeup. I'm like, I need a new foundation because the foundation I had was way too light and it looked like I was painting bird poop on my face. Coffee, Arjan. I'm trying to get all the... Sorry, I love the foam. I gotta mix it now. It's low enough I can mix. Oh, Brian, I know. Just so you know, you are not alone. You are not the only one who feels that. And if anything, I hope that maybe makes it just the teeniest, itty bitty, like microscopic level better. Because you are not alone. Everyone feels that. Even if they say they don't, they're bullshitting you. When people sit there and say, I'm always happy. Bullshit, you're probably the most effed up. You know what I mean? You just want to scream at them and say, bullshit. You live in London? Dean, well, thank you for being here because you're all the way across the damn pond. Although I am closer to you than probably anybody else in the United States, except for if you're in Maine at the very, very utmost topmost. If I lived out, in Long Island, you'd have to be all the way out in Montauk. All right, let's flip around so we can watch people and not just my big face. So I gotta shake up my coffee a little bit because I want the foam to mix in. Hi, Viking. I just spilled it on myself. I got a little too advantageous with the shaking of the coffee. A little too excited. But yeah, so I went and I bought makeup. I got a foundation that's better. Pollution makes people depressed. It's science. Was it polluting extra special on Friday? Because I swear to God, that was this damn rough day for me. And that's why I didn't go live, because I knew I wouldn't be able to bring the level that I like to bring to my streams. So when I know that, I swear, this woman that just walked by in that green jacket, she looks like my nephew's wife. Would she be my niece? My niece-in-law? My niece. I don't know. I swear to God, she looked just like her. She just had a baby. That's so weird. Like, she literally looked like this doppelganger. Crazy how people look like people. So yeah, I bought the makeup, bought the foundation, I bought a new lotion, I bought some new hair leave-in conditioner. I'm gonna tell you, scents, things that have such a, oh my God, by the way, sidetrack, you know me, but let me finish that scent thing. When things have a certain scent to it, an aroma, a fragrance that just makes you feel good, it's everything. It's everything. Hey, Darlene. So like if I get like hair conditioner or hair shampoo or something, and that fragrance is, I don't know, it hits a certain chord that it can totally change your outlook on things. You feel pampered, you feel good, you feel great. You know what I mean? So I got this stuff and it's called, is it Hawaii? I don't know. It's like O-U-A. It's like a Hawaiian thing. Ohio. It was kind of spendy. Not too spendy. I mean, it wasn't like bougie spendy, but it was spendy. And oh my God, I love it. I feel like you feel put together when you have a good fragrance or scent around you. So anyway, I was doing that. But yeah, so I got that. I bought some. Now you guys are going to laugh. I've never been to Burlington Coat Factory, which doesn't just sell coats. It sells it's like a TJ Maxx version, but it's actually a dumpier version of TJ Maxx, which I know you're going to say, how can you get dumpier than TJ Maxx? And by I say dumpier, it's just TJ Maxx is like the leftover, picked up over things left just kind of on a rack and no rhyme or reason. I have perfume that does that for you, Coco. Yeah. So I went to Burlington, never been there. I was actually looking for just plain t-shirts, plain women's t-shirts. You know what I mean? Like because women's t-shirts are cut differently in the shoulders and in the side, you know what I mean? They're cut differently in the neck. Men's t-shirts don't always cut it. So I was looking for plain ones. I don't want some big old thing unless it's cool, but like, you know, you go to those places, you don't find any good like graphic t-shirts. They all look like something that was, I don't know, sold at Odd Lots or some shit. So went there, didn't find any t-shirts. I bought all these damn different denim shorts and long, you know, flowy pants. I don't know what it is about those places like TJ Maxx and Burlington, but I have never found really anything there. Like never found anything there that really works. I feel like the clothes there are made for that, and they always are ill-fitting. They're not even normal fitting. They're just ill-fitting. Like the sweaters are never long enough. Like they come to your belly button, and they're supposed to be normal, and it's not even a cropped one. Or like the pants, you could put on a pair of denim shorts, and there's so much gap in the back waist that you're like, who the hell cut this pattern? Which foundation did you purchase? I actually purchased, it's called Makeup Forever. I'm kind of liking the cream stick foundations because the liquid, I do have a liquid foundation by House Labs, but I'm finding that as I age, I think the cream stick ones are better for my skin. I don't know why. We change, your skin changes. I don't have that youthful skin of glowy. Yeah, you got to tug. So you know what? Might as well throw the damn top away. So yeah, I got, right now the foundation is Makeup Forever. And then I like a contour stick or, you know, like the contour stick. It's by Mario. I'm using that one and I love that. The Mario contour stick is fabulous. Now the one, I wanted to get a darker one because as it gets sunnier out and I'm going to start to get tanner, going to change my color complexion. It's going to change. And for all of you, I don't know if people of different nationalities or ethnicities, if you're from like, you know, if you're South American, Mexican, whatever, Puerto Rican, Dominican, you know, if you're black, like, I don't know if you guys have to change your foundation colors as much as people that are Caucasian and pale, ghostly Casper white like I do. Like, I gotta change it because it can be bad. I don't know how to explain it to you. You do, ABXC? I don't know because I've never had that experience. I have friends, but I never know. And I feel like I know I worked at the Clinique counter, but for the most part, they almost always had the same color. And then there's me. 50 freaking colors. I'm like 50 shades of beige. 50 shades of, you know, Caucasian beige. I don't know. Well, you know what, Brian? I get it. I get what you're saying. Honestly, the best thing I can say that helps me is I get outside and I go for a walk. And then I'm open to things. I have to be open to experiences and stuff. Like, talk to somebody that you don't even know, like you met at a store or somewhere else. Patrick, you don't wear makeup? You don't? I thought I sent you a bunch of eyeliners. Anyway, those are the two things. I know that I actually have a lot of that kind of stuff. But every single item of clothing that I bought, by the way, this is called Flowers in the Park. It does have a grade pending, but I'm just getting coffee, so I feel like I'm okay. All right, let's walk this way. You know, I always throw humor in there. Yeah, Tintin does have natural beauty. I mean, we all do, but I like to play in the pots. I like the lotions and the potions. It's just me. By the way, I'm going to actually refresh just in case. Wonky there. But yeah, I like lotions and potions, and I like playing with the pots and the brushes and blah, 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 blah. But I bought that stuff. All the makeup I got, like makeup and skincare, cosmetics. How about we say cosmetics and skincare? Because I did buy, you guys are going to laugh. And if you guys watch the Kardashians or any of that kind of stuff or whatever, I did buy some Laneige moisturizer. And and then I got a free skincare because I went to Sephora. So on your birthday month, you get a free package of whatever. They have like a special. They're like, you can pick one. So I picked that Laneige skincare. It had a lip mask and everything. But every item of clothing that I bought at Burlington, I took back the next day because it was all shit. How come the reason why I didn't try any of it on is because I want to go here so bad, guys. I so bad want to go here. All their dressing rooms were shut down. They were closed. I'm like, what the hell? I can't try anything. I want to take Joe there. I got to remember that Han Dynasty. Because it looks freaking cool. Down in the corner of French Roast. But yeah. So, how can I buy stuff on Amazon? And I buy like Levi's on Amazon. I bought a pair of Levi's denim shorts yesterday, or that day on Friday, and they fit like garbage. So I feel like they're made for like Burlington. They're not like regular Levi shorts. I don't understand, but I could buy them on Amazon and online. Don't try them on because you can't try shit online until you get home. I can buy them online, and I could buy stuff at Shein. I could buy stuff at Temu pretty much, and it's fine. But I go to the store, and it's garbage. Like garbage retail therapy is good when you are feeling. It is, and I was like, and you know what? I felt lucky and privileged that I was able to do a little retail therapy. How much money did I spend at Sephora? I spent $100. You know, I think I bought like 5 or 6 things. I think I bought 5 things and I got a little kit for free. And the funny thing is I bought a primer, which I already had. But I'm keeping it because I'm like, okay, apparently I must like it because I bought the same one and I thought I didn't have any more and I found a bottle of it. I'm like, whatever, I'll just keep it. Shein is 50-50. I did copy you, Ange, with your black romper. You did? I like that black romper though. That black romper is so fun. And I actually have some stuff at home, Adriana, that they asked to do like a collaboration with them. And so I said, and they said, pick out so many items between these things. So I picked out some items. I'm going to try them on when I get home and I have to make a video. But I'll let you know what those turn out. But I will tell you, I know it's fast fashion. It's like, can be like a throwaway clothes. But you know what? Listen, how much of the stuff are we buying that is it always going to be like, oh, this piece is going to be a forever piece? Not often. Those are usually the big pieces. But when you want something that's trendy and fun for the summer, you don't want to spend an arm and a leg on it. I don't got that kind of money. You know what, Dinton? I used to like shopping in person. I just kind of went, I don't know. I go to the stores now, and sometimes I feel like a lot of the department stores are filled with such noise that I can't deal. And by noise, I'm not talking just the sounds. I'm talking about what I'm viewing. Like, there's so much, like, garbage, I feel like, or irrelevant things that I have to wade through that I just can't. I was trying it on Friday, almost losing my mind. Oh my God, they have news at the newsstand. You have a phobia towards lotions and creams? Really? You don't use moisturizer, Mrs. Viking? How do you get by? Oh my God, I would be a cracked up egg. But that's because I have very dry, I have like, it's not dry, but it's like drier skin. You know, when people go, oh, is your skin dry or oily? Yo, I am definitely not oily. Oh, I'm glad to hear she might be released today, Darlene. I'm so glad. Like I said, having a loved one that's going through pain and is in the hospital is not easy. Let this biker go by. Combo, and it sucks. Yeah, you almost need like 2 different kinds of lotions or creams. Like you need like a water-based one, and then you need one for the other space. And you know what? That's okay. And then you have to find out for foundation, Adriana, if there's one that works for best or where do you need it the most, because you don't have to put foundation everywhere. I literally just put it in central portions of my face. I don't put it, like people go under the chin and down the neck, and I'm like, when I see those videos, I'm like, what are you doing? This is not, you know, Memoirs of a Geisha over here. Come on. You can only use one moisturizer. And is it Moisture Surge? Tell me if it's Moisture Surge. Din din. By Clinique. I know most of them. Are you going to tell me it's Smart? Do they still have the Smart repair ones? It's Moisture Surge. Oh, Lori, I remember muumuus in the 70s, they were bigger and looser than what I wear, and they didn't have stretch. Yeah, muumuus, those are actually very in. I just want a big flowy dress. And I gotta remember, summer, you can wear dresses, Angela. But in the springtime, it's very difficult, especially in the city. And the reason why is because of the wind on the corners. You only buy clothing when there are big holes. I know that Treaton uses moisturizers. I don't like cream as I sweat in my climate. I apply when I go to sleep. Yes, I always put some on before I go to sleep too. Desi says Moisture Surge. Everybody uses Moisture Surge. And there's 2 different kinds. But I got the Laneige one that's a cream. And I'm telling you, I like it. And I didn't get the big bottle of it. I got the big container of it. I got the little container because I wanted to test it. It is the style. No, muumuus were a thing, but they're actually, I mean, they're called different things in different cultures. Like Josh wears some in the summer. Now, mine's would have to be flowy. I couldn't have like something that was like cotton all the way down because my legs would get hot. We don't need to start a fire in the summer. But in the summer though, you have to have like a longer dress in New York in the spring, because when you come around corners in the wind, you can't be wearing these little flimsy dresses that come up to, above your knees in the spring because it's windy here. You bought the 75-ounce, the 7. What? Get out. You use the moisture surge throughout the year. A lot of people do. Yeah, no sundresses that flare out. You come around that corner, whoosh, everybody knows what kind of underwear you got on, or don't. I do. And no, it's not a thong because, listen, those are not comfortable. I don't care what they try to tell you. They're talking bullshit. How we ever even get, you know what? Don't even understand how the conversations get to where they do. Because we'll start out with one thing and then we end up talking about something absolutely ridiculous. It's so crazy. By the way, I see we got over 100 people here in the chat today. If you guys are new here and enjoy walks in and around New York, subscribe to the channel. Something new every day. Even if it's just Joe's weather check. You would use tongs and cotton balls? Oh my God. You really do have a phobia. That would be very hard. Back on Broadway, folks. I know, RT. I know. Our conversations start out on something to something totally different. Oh, Popo. To Popo going, and he's got his lights on. Who's he pulling over? It's the traffic Popo. That's different. The traffic Popo is going to give you a ticket for parking in the wrong spot. That's not the Popo. By Popo, I mean the police. For those that are going, what is she talking about? Piece of cake! Piece of cake! It's a piece of cake! I know the sun came out, Neville. Yeah, it is. On my channel, it is real life conversation. Real life. It is. It's basically us taking a walk and having a conversation with friends, which is the whole point of it. So whenever, guys, I start to think about, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? How am I going to make it different? I get all up in my head. And start thinking about something I'm not. I come back down to it and go, Angela, it's easy. Yes, you show them every so often stuff to do, but come on, for the most part, it's just hanging out. Can we walk? Can I get run over? No. More Popo. Oh, look, this is real NYPD. Because the other one said traffic on the side. This one just says NYPD, which means you be in danger. That's the real Popo. They're all real Popo, but one is going to give you a ticket for parking. What did you figure out? I didn't even see it. I missed it. A new day, a new way. I know. New day. Oh, these, you know what? I'm going to tell you, just wearing the shoes again, I'm going to tell you, they're starting to feel like, I just realized, because like when you first put on a pair of shoes you haven't worn in a while and you go for a walk, your feet start to protest. Your feet do a little protest. They bitch at you. They're like, I don't like it, man. Stop it. And then I'm like, are these shoes going to work? And it usually takes a while. Here, I'm going to refresh real quick. I think it's either that your feet get used to it. It's like they grip differently on the sidewalk. They have more grip on them. The footbed's different. I know, but do you know what? TV4 Po, I think the same thing. I always think that the tree is like we're so very connected to everything in nature. Because if you think about it, this is creepy. I know everybody's gonna get all like, Ange, that's really graphic, but whatever. I always think of the tree as like, you know, like your lungs and the veins and everything else. It's like the air breathing and how it goes everywhere. I think of like that. And then like the roots are like your veins. We're very connected. I do a lot of deep think like that. Deep thoughts with Angela. Oh, I know. Desi Des, I saw that this morning. Yeah, it looks like a tree and everything. Everything is very connected organically like that. I always view that, and I feel like trees, like, that's why we need to take care of trees. They're like our, like, you know, that's like us, I feel. But in plant world. You know? I think strange things all the time. I could tell Joe that, and Joe would be like, what are you talking about? And Joe's more engineer. I think people who are more artistic or creatively inclined view things like in a different manner. That's why Joe goes, well, you're the content creator. You figure it out. Hey, Lori C. And it's warmed up a little bit. It's still breezy, but it's warmed up just a tad. So I don't feel like my nips are going to be popping out. I know. It's real conversations, guys. Oh, that red tree din din, that put it into like visualness, right? That pink tree that was on the High Line, it was like, that made it real visual of like, that's how you could connect it. I am doing good, Lori. Hope you are too. Can we walk? Oh, we can. Walkie walk. So yeah, we have one more week of April, just over a week, because my birthday's on the 27th, and then we get a couple extra days. But I gotta start pumping Joe. Be like, Joe, it's my birthday. It's birthday week, man. So this Thursday, we have to do everything for Ange. You know how Thursday nights, date night, is usually all about Joe and what can we do for Joe? This Thursday has to be all about Ange. What can we do for Ange? How can we make Ange have a good one? Reaching philosophical levels. Oh my God. Oh. I know, it is my birthday. Next Sunday. What will Ange and Joe be doing on Sunday Fun Day? I do not know. I don't know. I'm going to guarantee you it's going to be fun, though. It is. You're not going to want to miss it. See, like now that the weather's starting to warm a little bit, I don't feel so crazy. You were up at through and I'm walking anxiety. Oh, I hear you. Honestly, I do believe that walking is one of the best things when you're feeling low, have anxiety or something like that. Getting outside and walking, not walking in your house, not walking on a treadmill. I mean, I guess that could help, but actually going outside in a space, whichever one you have or you like, and walking will help clear your head. Like 20 minutes. You don't have to be like walking like you're, you know, walking for the March of Dimes or some shit. You know, you can just saunter, just chill. Carl Ross, Sunday Fun Day, you're going on a cruise. Din din, the fresh air helps, and if there is sun, oh yeah, the sun is the big part of it. Like, this would be Joe. Joe would turn around, like he has to turn around, and then he would face the sun. He'd be like, let's face the sun. I'd be like, dude, come on, man. Why are you standing there? I'm getting my vitamin D. I'm like, the vitamin D will hit you. Your body makes the vitamin D, Joe, from being exposed to the sun. I try, Brent. I do tell you, I will walk every day, but that's because, honestly, I live in New York. I can guarantee you that if I lived somewhere else, it would be more of a challenge. Because when I see other places, I'm like, where are the people? Where are the people? And not being able to see other people and walk makes it, I don't know why, but I feel like it makes it more difficult. Walking outside is great when you're on the hunt for the price of eggs and a slice of pizza and coffee and a donut and a chocolate bar. Hey, exactly, Carl. I know, Lori C., you're okay. We're here. Oh, look at Easter Bunny's gone. Orange is 4 for $5. $1 an orange. Yo, go to the fruit stand, people. Go to the fruit stand. See, like, they sell flowers here, but they're more expensive at the market. They really are. Much more expensive at the market. I like West Side Market. It's always open. It's rarely ever closed, but it's expensive. I just remember a guy on a cruise where he was told that there was no topless sitting on the chairs on any birds in the bus, and then he took his camera and spun it around him. And then there was a lady laying there. Oh my God. Lori, absolutely. We were just talking about that, Lori. That was my Friday. Just so you know, that was my Friday. I was having a moment. And that's why I did not do a stream on Friday, because there was a moment. Looks like she bought birdseed, but I know it's not birdseed. She bought food for herself, but it looked like birdseed. See, these are much cheaper. And I always feel like they're prettier. Yeah, walking is easier when there's retail, but I have a feeling for me, because I could walk in my neighborhood, like just on the residential portion where there aren't any shops, and I would feel totally fine.
Move your camera from my face. And do not have me in camera. That's illegal.
No, it's not, honey.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Are you illegal? Is that your problem? She's crazy. I know, I know. Thank you. Have a good one. She crazy. She's like, that's illegal. Okay, honey, you want to do something on camera? Do it. Bring it. I got how many hundred people here walking? And then a guy down the street, he's like, she's crazy. She's crazy. I go, I know she is. It's what it is, guys. It's what it is. And they always act like I'm looking at them, and I'm not. Oh, God. Camera out of my face. Yeah, the camera's in your face. How about you stay in your apartment then? Because it's New York City, honey. You need to go hang out with Susan. And for all those that know who I'm talking about with the Susan comment, you know. If you know, you know. Which is when I ran into a celebrity named Susan, that is her name, and she actually stepped back into the camera to actually say, please stop filming me. And I'd be like, get over yourself. I know, if you say nothing, nobody notices you. But now that you say something, everybody is looking at you and is going to rewind the tape, honey. So if the problem is when they're like, it's illegal, I'm like, are you wanted? Is that the problem? You're wanted? Somebody's going to notice you? Then you really shouldn't be living here in New York City. Just an FYI. If you're wanted, you better move to fucking Alaska. Sorry, I quacked. Quacking Alaska. Because then nobody's got cameras. Okay? You can go get lost. But for real. People be trippy. It's funny shit, right, guys? It's funny. Let's see, what did you guys all say? I just rewound it to watch. Darling. Oh. You knew Susie like I know Susie. Go. I know, it's totally funny. I think it's funny. I like movies she's been in too. Is she crazy? I don't know if she's friends with Susan. The tone of her voice, right? Everything. You have no expectation of privacy while you are in public space. While you are in public space, you have no expectation. Once you step out your door, none. I know. It means hi, exactly. You know what, Boots? It's what it is. It's fine. I don't care. Oh, stop filming me. Okay. If I was following you, I could still do that, honey. I literally could still do that. No, it wasn't her again. You love my F-bombs? It happens. It's real. With my new shoe, with my fancy shoes. She would get some tread marks, man. For real. No, like I said, I don't get messy online. I will correct them, but I won't get messy. If I need to get just a little bit, I will. But anyway, that was a funny end, right? That was a funny, perfect part of the end of the walk. I will make a short of that one. It was a perfect end to the walk, right, guys? It's so funny. Anyway, guys, it's Monday. Take it easy. It's April 21st, which means in 6 more days, it's my birthday. And do we want to say how old I am? How young I am? I'll tell you how old I am. I am 1 year older than last year. Anyway, you guys, take it easy. By the way, it's going to be 57. Fuck! How the hell did that happen? How did that happen? Wear a mask. Yeah. It's going to be 57. That's my age. I don't lie about it. It's what it is. You guys can see. Look at all those things. Wear the sunglasses. Nobody knows. Anyway, take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, I hope the weather's good where you guys are. It's turning beautiful here in New York. So, whew, we made it through winter. Anyway, take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.